Hey guys, welcome to the brand new tutorial on data science for beginners in R. So we are starting this new course, data science tutorial in R for beginners by Uplatz, and it will be a very beneficial and efficient course for you, for those who are willing to pursue their career in data science. And you will also, on the journey, you will also understand the strong foundations of our programming language. Okay, so we will understand what is data science, why is it so important, and how it is done, what are the different technologies in data science. Okay, so this is just a introduction video for the course. In the next session, I will show the contents of this course and the contents of our programming language and what are we going to do in this course in the upcoming classes. I will show you in the next session. So this is just an introduction for the data science technology. Okay, so data science has become the most demanding job of 21st century. Every organization is looking for candidates with knowledge of data science. In this tutorial, we are giving an introduction to data science, and we will cover other topics like data science jobs, what are the different roles, what are the different tools for data science, what are the components of data science, and what are the applications of data science. Okay, so let's see the agenda for today's session. Yes, so we are going to cover in short all these contents. So we will start with what is data science, what's the need for data science, what are the jobs in data science, then prerequisites, difference between business intelligence and data science components, tools for the data science, machine learning in data science. Okay, how to solve a problem in data science using machine learning algorithms. So there are many machine learning algorithms, but in this session, I'll be showing you very few, maybe one or two familiar machine learning algorithms, because we have to use few things from machine learning in data science. Okay, then we will see what is the data science life cycle, and finally what are the applications of data science. Okay, have a look at this slide for a few seconds. So let's begin. So let's first understand what is data science. So data science is a deep study of massive amount of data. So we have different types of sciences, right? So similarly, we have data science, which is a deep study of massive amount of data. It involves extracting meaningful insights from raw, unstructured, or semi-structured data that is processed using the scientific method. Okay, and different technologies and algorithm. Okay, so this is the definition of data science, standard definition of data science. Data is the most important thing in data science. It is also a multidisciplinary field that uses tools and techniques to manipulate the data so that you can find something new and meaningful. Okay, it's a multidisciplinary field that uses tools and techniques to manipulate the data so that you can find something new and meaningful. The data science uses the most powerful hardware, programming systems, and most efficient algorithms to solve the data related problems. And you can say that it's the future of artificial intelligence. So all of you must be aware of artificial intelligence, okay, all those stuff. And data science is a future of artificial intelligence. Okay, In short, we can say that data science is all about asking the correct questions and analyzing the raw data, modeling the data using various complex and efficient algorithms, visualizing the data to get a better perspective, understanding the data to make better decisions, and finding the result and finding the final result. Okay. Okay. So these are the most important things to remember in data science. Are you asking the correct questions? Because if you don't ask the correct questions, you will not get the right answers. And modeling the data using various complex and efficient algorithms. Then we can visualize the data to get a better perspective. So rather than having everything in words, in paper, you can better have it in graphs, and you will be understanding it a lot better. That is known as visualizing the data. Then finally, understanding the data to make better decisions and finding the final result. So these are the four important things you must remember. So I'll just give you an example here at this point. So let's assume that we want to travel from one place to another place. Okay, there are many options, right? We can travel by car, by bus, by two-wheeler. Okay, so for this example, let's assume that we are traveling by car. Now we are traveling from location A to location B. Now we take many decisions, such as which route will be the best route to reach faster and to reach early. Okay, and in which route there will be very less traffic, and which route will be more cost effective. So all these decision factors which will act as input, and we will get an appropriate answer from these decisions. So this analysis of data is called data analysis, and data analysis is a part of data science. Okay, so not only this traveling example, you make so many decisions every day, right? So you have so much data at your hand, and you must analyze the data to get a clear picture and to make proper decisions. So this is known as data analysis, and data analysis is a part of data science. Okay, so I hope this slide is clear. Next we will see what's the need of data science. So why data science is so much famous and popular in today's market. So as you know, we had data from ages, from centuries we have this data. But the problem is, maybe just 30 years before, the data explosion was not there, right? We just had data, simple data, plain data, and very limited data. We had little data at our hand. And this data, this amount of data and this type of data could be handled using very simple techniques, like you can take Excel sheet. Okay, so even Excel sheet can perform this data analysis, data science and all. But just imagine, from last 20 years, how much data is getting created, right? So we have Facebook, we have Netflix, we have YouTube, we have Instagram. Okay, we have so many websites, we have so many e-commerce systems. All right, we have so many databases, we have so many cloud systems. So all these things, we have Gmails. Okay, so all these systems generate so huge amount of data. Okay, and you can recall how much data, how much um, terabytes of data is getting generated in the last 5 years. So most importantly, the most important source of data is your mobile phone, right? You browse so many things in a day. You watch so many videos, you watch so many movies, you purchase so many items online. So your mobile phone is the main source of data generation. Okay, so for handling this huge amount of data, The Excel sheet or such simple tools or techniques is not enough, is not efficient. Okay, so that's the need of data science. Handling huge amount of data is a challenging task for every organization, and every organization generates data. Every organization has data. So you go to shopping, you give your mobile number, you give your date of birth. So much data you are generating, knowingly or unknowingly. So we require some complex, powerful, and efficient algorithms and technology. And that technology came into existence as data science, right? So the reason behind data science is the generation of humongous data, huge amount of data. So that led to creation of data science. Okay, so as I told you, some years ago, maybe some 20-25 years ago, the data was less and mostly available in a structured form, which could be easily stored in Excel sheets and processed using some simple tools. But today, data is becoming so vast, approximately 3 quintal bytes of data is generating on every day, which led to data explosion. So before there was no data explosion, and today there is a data explosion. It is approximated that by 2022, around 2.5 MB of data will be created at every single second by a single individual on this earth. Okay, I'll repeat. By 2022, around 2.5 MB of data will be created every second by a single person on this earth. So just imagine how many billions of people use mobile phones, okay, and how much data will be generated, and what is the use of this data. Okay, we cannot let go this data. Okay, we have to make some use of it. We have to make some decisions out of it. So every company requires data to work, grow, and improve their business. Now, handling of such huge data is a challenging task for every organization. So to handle, process, and analyze the data, we require some complex, powerful, and efficient algorithms and technology. And the technology came into existence as data science. Now let's see some main reasons for using data science technology. So as I told you, with the help of data science technology, we can convert massive amount of raw data and unstructured data into meaningful insights. Data science technology is opted by various companies, whether it is a big brand or a startup. So very popular companies like Google, Amazon, Netflix, Instagram, okay, Prime, almost everything, YouTube. So all these handle huge amount of data, and they are using data science algorithms for better customer experience. Data science is working for automating transportation, such as creating a self-driving car, and this self-driving car is the future of transportation. So imagine a self-driving car needs so much training, and it has so much of data, and we have to train it so well because there are humans sitting inside a car without a human driver. So this is a huge risky task, and there is a lot of data science involved in it. Okay, and data science is being used for the creation of self-driving cars. Data science can help in different predictions such as survey, elections, flight ticket, okay, all these and many more tasks have to be done using data science. Okay, now what are the data science jobs then? So what are the different roles for data science? So as per different surveys, Data scientist job is becoming a very demanding job of the 21st century due to increasing demands for data science. Some people call it a very hot job or the hottest job title of the 21st century. Data scientists are the experts who can use various statistical tools and machine learning algorithms to understand and analyze the data. Okay, so the different surveys tell that data scientist job is becoming the most demanding job of today's market, and the demands are increasing in data science. So it can also be called as the hottest job of the 21st century. And data scientists who are experts can use various statistical tools and machine learning algorithms to understand and analyze the data. The average salary for the data scientist will be not less than $150,000 per month, per annum. Okay, so it will be anywhere between 1.5 million to $2 million. Okay, or you can say $150,000 to $2,000, $200,000 per annum. Okay, so and as different researchers, about 13 million jobs will be created by 2026. The fact is that there are so many jobs available, but the expertise, the skilled employees are not available. Okay, this is the fact that today's data science job market is facing. So there is an urgent need to get equipped with data science knowledge. So what are the different types of data science job? So if you learn data science, then you will get a better opportunity to find the various exciting job roles in this field. So like we have data scientist, data analyst, machine learning expert, data engineer, data architect, data administrator, business analyst, business intelligence manager. So all these roles belong to data science, but all these roles are not the same. Okay, so an analyst is an individual who performs mining of huge amount of data. He models the data, he looks for patterns, relationships, trends, and so on. At the end of the day, he comes up with visualization and reporting for analyzing the data, for decision making and problem solving process. Okay, so an analyst performs mining of huge amount of data. He comes up with visualization and reporting for the analysis he has done with the data. So for becoming a data analyst, you must get a good background in mathematics, business intelligence, data mining, basic knowledge of statistics. Okay, you should also be familiar with some computer languages and tools such as MATLAB, Python, SQL, Hive, Excel, SAS, R, JavaScript. Okay, so all these are the essential things for becoming an analyst. Then we have machine learning expert. Okay, so the machine learning expert works with various machine learning algorithms used in data science, such as regression, clustering, classification, decision tree, random forest, etc. So for him, he should learn some computer science programming languages such as Python, C++, R, Java, and Hadoop tool. He should also have an understanding of various algorithms, problem solving, analytical skills, probability, and statistics. Okay, so machine learning expert works with various machine learning algorithms used in data science, such as regression, clustering, classification, decision tree, random forest, etc. Then comes a data engineer. He works with massive amount of data and he's responsible for building and maintaining the data architecture of a data science project. The data engineer works for the creation of data set processes used in modeling, mining, acquisition, and verification. Okay, so a data engineer works with massive amount of data and responsible for building and maintaining the data architecture of a data science project. Data engineer also works for the creation of data set processes used in modeling, mining, acquisition, and verification. So for the data engineer, the skills required are a depth, a very good understanding of SQL, MongoDB, okay, Apache Spark, Hive, MapReduce, and some languages like Python, C, C++, Java, Perl, etc. Then we have data scientist. So he's a professional who works with an enormous amount of data to come up with compelling business insights through the deployment of various tools, techniques, methodologies, algorithms, etc. Okay, so he's a scientist, right? He's basically a scientist. So he should come up with some new things, some new and compelling business insights through the deployment of various tools, techniques, methodologies, algorithms, etc. And the skills required are a very good technical language skills like R, SAS, SQL, Python, okay, Spark, MATLAB. And data scientists must have an understanding of statistics, mathematics, visualization, and communication skills. All right. So I'm just giving some description about the different roles in data science. Okay. So next slide is prerequisite for data science. So in general, you understood the prerequisites for these roles. So in general, what are the prerequisites for data science? So for the non-technical perspective, I mean, for any technical data science enthusiast, he should also have some non-technical skills like curiosity. So he should be very interested to learn data science. Okay, he must have curiosities. So when we have curiosity and ask the right and various questions, then we can understand the business problem correctly. So the next one is critical thinking. So this should be developed from your student life. So it's also required for the data scientist so that you can find multiple new ways to solve the problem with better efficiency. Then he should have communication skills. So believe me, it will play a very important role. So communication skills are the most important for the data scientist because after solving a business problem, we need to communicate with the team. Okay. Then what are the technical skills? So these are common, the machine learning. So to understand data science, you need to understand the concepts of machine learning well. So data science uses machine learning algorithms to solve different types of problems. Mathematical modeling. So mathematical modeling is required to make fast mathematical calculations and predictions from the available data. Then statistics. So basic understanding of statistics is required, such as mean, median, or standard deviation. It is needed to extract knowledge and obtain better results from the data. Then we have computer programming. For data science, knowledge of at least one programming language is required. For example, R, Python, Spark are some of the very preferred computer programming languages for data science. Then finally, databases. So you should have a very good database knowledge on SQL. Okay, it's essential for data science to get the data and work with the data. Okay, so these are the prerequisites. So there are some non-technical and also some technical prerequisites. Okay, now this is a very important question, very important concept. Difference between business intelligence and data science. So business intelligence is a huge thing, but data science is even huge compared to business intelligence because data is everywhere. Okay, and everything will not be business, right? But data is everywhere. So business intelligence comes in data science. Data science can be used in business intelligence also. So business intelligence is used for data analysis of business information. So let's see some important differences between them. So what is a source of data? The first thing is, where does the data comes from? So for the business intelligence, it deals with structured data. Okay, for example, data warehouse. But data science deals with structured and unstructured data. Example, Facebook, websites, Instagram, YouTubes, and notepads, Excel. All these are the data source for data science. The business intelligence deals with structured data, but data science deals with unstructured data also. Then what's the method of business intelligence? So it's mainly analytical, okay, in business intelligence, but in data science, it can also be scientific. So you need to go deeper to know the reason for a data report. Then what skills are required in business intelligence? So statistics and visualization are the two skills for business intelligence. But in data science, along with statistics visualization, we also need machine learning skills for data science. Then focus. Business intelligence focus on both present and past data, whereas data science focus on past data, present data, and also it works on future predictions. So that's the main thing of data science. Okay, so have a look at the differences between the two technologies. Okay, let's move on. Now the next thing is data science components. So what different things make up data science? Okay, so as I told you, it is a collection of different technologies like statistics, mathematics, domain expertise. Okay, then we need data engineering, we need advanced computing because it requires good hardware and software tools, and also the visualization. Okay, so let's understand these components one by one. So the statistics is one of the most important components of data science. Statistics is a way to collect and analyze the numerical data in a large amount and finding meaningful insights from it. Okay, then domain expertise. In data science, domain expertise binds data science together. Domain expertise means specialized knowledge or skills of a particular area. In data science, there are various areas for which we need domain experts. So first is statistics, which is a way to collect and analyze the numerical data in a large amount and finds meaningful insights. Then domain expertise. So domain expertise binds data science together. So it's a specialized knowledge of a particular area. And in data science, there are various areas for which we need domain experts. Okay. Then data engineering. Data engineering is a part of data science which involves acquiring, storing, retrieving, and transforming the data. Data engineering also includes metadata. Okay, so metadata means data about the data. Then we will have visualization. Data visualization is meant by representing data in a visual context so that people can easily understand the significance of data. So it's always better to represent data visually, graphically. Data visualization makes it easy to access the huge amount of data in visuals. Then we have advanced computing. Heavy lifting of data science is advanced computing. Advanced computing involves designing, writing, debugging, and maintaining the source code of computer programs. Okay. So the next thing is mathematics. So mathematics is the critical part of data science. Mathematics involves the study of quantity, structure, space, and changes. For the data or for the data scientist, knowledge of good mathematics is very essential. Then machine learning. So last but not the least, machine learning is the backbone of data science. Machine learning is all about to provide training to a machine so that it can act as a human brain. In data science, we use various machine learning algorithms to solve the problems. Okay, so we will see that later in this course. Then the next is tools for data science. So there are many tools we will use in this course for data science. So we will have data analysis tools like R, Python, statistics, SAS, Jupyter, R Studio, MATLAB, Excel. Okay, and for data warehousing we will use ETL, SQL, Hadoop, AWS. Okay, then for the visualization tools we will use R, Jupyter, Tableau, Cognos. Okay, and for machine learning tools we will use ML Studio, Spark, Azure. Okay, all these things. So just an introduction. Then what are the machine learning in data science? So what's the role of machine learning in data science? It's very natural and very obvious. So to become a data scientist, one should also be aware of machine learning and its algorithms. As in data science, there are various machine learning algorithms which are broadly being used. Following are the name of some of the machine learning algorithms used in data science. So not only these, we have many other algorithms and tools. So very popular are regression, decision tree, clustering, principal component analysis, support vector machines, naive Bayes, artificial neural network, a priori algorithm. Okay. So as I told you, I will not be covering all these algorithms in this session, but I will show you one or two algorithms, just a theoretical part. So first one is linear regression algorithm. So in machine learning, there are two different types of learning. One is supervised and unsupervised. So this linear regression comes in supervised learning. So linear regression is the most popular machine learning algorithm that works on supervised learning. This algorithm works on regression, which is a method of modeling target values based on independent variables. It represents the form of the linear equation, which has a relationship between the set of inputs and the predictive output. This algorithm is mostly used in forecasting and predictions since it shows the linear relationship between input and output. It is known as linear regression. Okay, so in linear regression, when the input increases, the output also increases. Sometimes when the input increases, the output may reduce, but the relationship will be linear. If both are increasing, then it's positive linear relationship. If one is increasing and one is decreasing, it is known as negative linear relationship. All right. So the equation for the linear relationship for the linear regression is y equals mx plus c, where y is the output variable, x is the dependent variable, m is the slope, and c is the intercept. So this was about linear regression in machine learning. The next one is decision tree. Decision tree algorithm is another machine learning algorithm which belongs to the supervised learning technique. This is also one of the most popular machine learning algorithms. It can be used for both classification and regression. In the decision tree algorithm, we can solve the problem by using tree representation in which each node represents a feature, each branch represents a decision, and each leaf represents the outcome. Okay, so I repeat, in decision tree algorithm, each node represents a feature, each branch represents a decision, and each leaf represents the outcome. Okay, so you can see the leaves in this diagram are declined offer or accepted offer. So these are the leaves which will represent the outcome. So then each branch represents a decision. Okay, so you can see yes, no. Okay, so if it is yes, it goes to the next decision of is near to home. Okay, if it is no, it goes to the leaf which is declined offer. So have a look at this decision tree example. So when you get a new job offer, you will consider all these points. You will consider the salary. If the salary is good, you will consider the uh, distance from your home. Okay, if it is near to your home, you will see the transportation facility. So if all these are good, you will accept the offer like this. Okay, so in this decision tree, we start from the root of the tree, and compare the values of the root attribute with record attribute. On the basis of this comparison, we follow the branch as per the value and then move to the next node. We continue comparing these values until we reach the leaf node with predicted class value. Okay, so this is decision tree. Now, next is how to solve a problem in data science using machine learning algorithms. So now let's understand what are the most common types of problems in data science and what is the approach to solve these problems. So in data science, problems are solved using algorithms, and the diagram, what you will see here, represents the applicable algorithms for the possible questions. Now, for example, the first question, is this A or B? So we can refer this type of problem which has only two fixed solutions such as yes or no, 1 or 0, may or may not. Okay, so this is such a similar problem, and this type of problem can be solved using classification algorithms. So classification algorithms deals with discrete values. Okay, so for example, yes, no, 1, 0, okay, male, female, like this. The next question, is this different? So we can refer to this type of question which belongs to various patterns, and we need to find odd from them. Such type of problems can be solved using anomaly detection algorithms. So the anomaly means which is deviating from a common pattern. Next, how much or how many? The other type of problem occurs which asks for numerical values or figures such as what is the time today, what will be the temperature today. Okay, so such questions can be solved using regression algorithms. So the main question here is how much or how many. So these questions are the examples of continuous outcomes. So for this we use regression algorithms. For example, what will be the hike of salary, what will be the weight of a person. Okay, so height, weight, salary, the water level in a dam, all these are not discrete values, these are continuous values, right? Then how it is organized. So now if you have a problem which needs to deal with the organization of data, then it can be solved using clustering algorithm. Okay, so clustering algorithm organizes and groups the data based on features, colors, or other common characteristics. Then finally, what I should do next. Okay, so these are decision making questions. So this is an example of reinforcement learning. So when you are given a completely new environment, it will take some time for you to get acquainted with it. So this is known as reinforcement learning. All right, so these are the questions in data science, and what are the possible solutions or algorithms we need to consider. Next, data science life cycle. The life cycle of data science is explained with the diagram shown on the screen. So these are the phases of data science life cycle. The first is discovery. The first phase is discovery, which involves asking the right questions. When you start any data science project, you need to determine what are the basic requirements, priorities, and budget. In this phase, we need to determine all the requirements of the project, such as number of people, technology, time, data, end goal, and then we can frame the business problem on first hypothesis level. Okay, so this is discovery. It's the first phase which involves asking the right questions. So when you start any data science project, you need to determine what are the basic requirements, priorities, and budget. Okay, then the second phase is data preparation. So it's also known as data munging. So in this phase, we need to perform the tasks such as data cleaning, data reduction, data integration, okay, data transformation, After performing all these tasks, we can easily use this data for future purpose. Okay, so in data preparation, we need to perform cleaning, data reduction, because all data is not necessary. So we need to reduce some data. Then data integration. We need to integrate data from different sources. Then data transformation. Then the third phase is model planning. In this phase, we need to determine the various methods and techniques to establish the relationship between input variables. We will apply exploratory data analysis by using various statistical formula and visualization tools to understand the relationship between variable and to see what data can inform us. Common tools used for model planning are SQL analysis services, which is SAS, then R language, okay, and Python. Okay, so in model planning, we need to determine the various methods and techniques to establish the relationship between input and the output variables. So we apply exploratory data analysis by using various statistical formula and visualization tools to understand the relationship between variable and to see what data can inform us. Then after model planning, we have model building. So the process of model building starts here. We will create data sets for training and testing purpose. We will apply different techniques such as association, classification, and clustering to build the model. So we will use some model building tools such as SAS, Enterprise Miner, then Weka, MATLAB, and many others. Then the next phase is operationalize. So in this phase, we will deliver the final reports of the project along with briefings, code, and technical documents. This phase provides you a clear overview of complete project performance and other components on a small scale before the full deployment. Okay, because we never want to give the complete implementation to the deployment environment, because if something goes wrong again, it will be very difficult to rebuild again. So we first give a small scale before the full deployment. Then finally communicate the results. So in this phase, we will check if we reach the goal which we have set on the initial phase. We will communicate the findings and final result with the business team here. Okay, so this is the last phase, which is to communicate the results. So this is the data science life cycle. So finally, applications of data science. So let's conclude this session by understanding the applications of data science. So data science finds its use in a lot of areas. So the first one is image recognition and speech recognition. So data science is currently using for image and speech recognition. When you upload an image on Facebook or any social networking site and start getting the suggestion to tag to your friends, right? This automatic tagging suggestion uses image recognition algorithm, which is part of data science. So when you say something using OK Google or Siri, etc., and these devices respond as per voice control, which is possible with speech recognition algorithm. Okay. The next is gaming world. In the gaming world, the use of machine learning algorithm is increasing every day. Okay. The Sony, Nintendo, EA Sports are widely used data science for enhancing your user experience. Then in internet search, when we want to search for something on the internet, then we use different types of search engines such as Google, Yahoo, Bing, Ask, etc. All these search engines use data science technology to make search experience better, and you get a search result with a fraction of seconds. Okay. Then transport industries also use data science technology to create self-driving cars. With self-driving cars, it will be very easy to reduce the number of road accidents if it is done successfully and carefully. Then in the healthcare sector, data science is providing lots of benefits. Data science is being used for tumor detection, disease detection, drug discovery, medical image analysis, virtual medical bots, okay, etc. So bots are not only in healthcare, it is present in almost every websites, right? The chatbot. Then recommendation systems. Most of the companies such as Netflix, Google Play, Amazon Prime, YouTube are using data science technology for making a better user experience with personalized recommendations or customized recommendations. When you search for something in Amazon and you get started getting responses or suggestions for similar products, this is because of data science technology. Then finally, risk detection. Finance industries always had an issue of fraud and risk of losses, but with the help of data science, this can be rescued. Most of the finance companies are looking for the data scientist to avoid risk and any type of losses with an increase in customer satisfaction. Okay, so these are the applications of data science. So we saw many things with respect to data science. Okay, we started what is data science, why data science, okay, and applications. Then life cycle, components, tools, jobs, all these things we have covered in this session. So we will start our course on data science with our language. In the next session, I will be showing you the contents of this course and we will start it. All right. Thank you for watching. Any doubts, you can mail us. Thank you.